Your Grand Island, Hastings, and Kearney local forecast with meteorologist Kit Cloninger.
Well, I sure hope you stepped outside today and got to experience the nice warm temperatures out there. It's absolutely gorgeous. Clear blue skies on all our sky cams. Lincoln right now, you can see the sun is still a herald of winter because it's 5:14 right now and the sun is getting low in the sky, but still feels nice and warm out there, so you can still head outside, head on the deck maybe, and enjoy it. I took my dog for a walk earlier today. He enjoyed the nice warm temperatures. Right now we've got some 60s around the Tri-Cities area, so incredibly warm temperatures, especially towards the southwest, into the mid to upper 70s in southwestern Nebraska right now. But we see off towards the north and towards the east, we've got 40 degrees up in Yankton, so still pretty chilly up in that direction. And that's because we already have that cold front coming through the area. You can see it's in the 50s already for Grand Island, but still 60s for Kearney and Hastings, so it's a little difficult for me to read the numbers, so I'm going to go ahead and take these off. But temperatures are going to continue to dive as we head overnight tonight. So let's take a look at the future temperatures. You can see that cold front coming through. As we head through the next several hours, we'll see that temperature dive into the 30s. This is only by midnight. This isn't even our low temperatures for tonight. We'll be getting down into the lower 30s, maybe even upper 20s by around 9 a.m. and we'll actually see our low temperature tomorrow morning a little after sunrise. We usually see the coldest temperatures before the sun comes up because usually it starts to warm us up right then, but we'll see the cold air taking over and cooling us down even further a little bit before noon. So we're looking at a low temperature tomorrow morning of around 28, 29 degrees for the Tri-Cities area, about the mid-20s up towards the Highway 20 corridor. So a cold morning tomorrow morning it looks like, and then eventually over the next couple of days we'll see those temperatures warming up only to the 30s, but we'll get eventually to the 40s. Now we've got some chance for some windy conditions on Monday and 20s for highs on Tuesday. So Tuesday's going to be the coldest day. We still have a ways to go before we start to warm up like I said we would, but we'll be seeing 40s by Thursday, maybe a more mild weekend next week, but it looks like it's going to be closer to average. We're not going to be seeing 60s for a while, unfortunately. Satellite and radar right now, we do see the clouds from earlier today cleared out, actually split a little bit, moved off towards the north, and has allowed us to have all that really nice sunshine today, but things are going to turn around really quickly. Let's go ahead and look at Futurecast because our eyes are turning to the west now. We're going to be seeing a little bit of snow towards the Black Hills and then eventually towards the Panhandle, and then tonight we're actually looking at a chance for maybe some freezing drizzle, maybe some snow flurries here in the Tri-Cities area after that cold front passes through, and then eventually that moisture will make its way towards the Tri-Cities area, but it sort of starts to fizzle out once it gets to our area. We're not looking like a big snowstorm anymore. A couple days ago, it was looking like it might be something intentional, but it's not going to be all that much. Looking at some winter alerts, we do have a winter weather advisory for that potential freezing drizzle overnight tonight, but it's not the main factor. Let's take a look on Futurecast on the wider view because this is that next system coming through. That I said, Tuesday into Wednesday, it's not really holding itself together anymore. Most of the reason is because we see that cold front diving further south, and as we head into Wednesday, the models are sort of losing all the moisture. So what has changed from the past couple of days? Well, it's only a little bit of light freezing drizzle tonight. We didn't really see that early on, but cold front is diving farther to the south than what we saw earlier in the models. And it's also a little bit less favorable for the snow whenever it gets a little bit drier. So we're looking at around an inch at best. Looking at our day planner for tomorrow though, temperatures around the early morning are going to be into the upper 20s, but then we'll slowly climb into the 30s, but we're not moving very far out of that. Might not even break the freezing mark for the Tri-Cities. Looking at the high temperatures around the area, coldest to the Panhandle, we're looking at the mid 20s for them, and then I think that 63 there in Hastings is wrong. I have to go back and change that. I didn't change that number there, but 30s for the majority of the state. Might break freezing towards the south and the east, Kelsey. I think we can enjoy today. We still can go outside. Still going to be 50s the next couple hours. But
well, what are you going to do? But I do love this outfit. Very Miami-esque view.
I figured I had to enjoy the shorts. Last year I was criticized for wearing shorts in the 50s, so I held it off to the 60s for today.
That's
so
fair. I'll say it's acceptable for today.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kit. And coming up next in